Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. And in this episode, I have no idea what I'm going to be talking about. This is what happens when people gives me topics, and I'm just so lost in it. This one is going to be political and things. I guess one of my friends, he wanted me to talk about Bernie Sanders, and I mean, I don't know, I don't really follow the man that much. Like I had to Google search his name. Like I know overall who Bernie Sanders is. But yeah, it's like I couldn't even like think of anything to like say about Bernie Sanders, and so I was like, let me just Google his name and see what pops up and things. So first article that pops up is that Bernie Sanders sent a bunch of pizzas to coal miners blocking a train in Kentucky, and it looks like a protest was going on. So there's like they're protesting over millions worth of unpaid wages from their former employees, Black Jewel. Overall, he sent a bunch of pizzas to somebody or to some guys and stuff, so it's like that's dope. Shout out to Bernie Sanders for that. Like that's like, but no, there's like some things I have heard of Bernie Sanders. I know there's the meme where he was talking about making like marijuana legal and stuff, and then you see this guy's like head rise up real fast. And I'm like, that honestly, that made him happy at things. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me at things. I don't smoke weed, so yeah, stuff like that wouldn't even matter. But overall, I'm like, yeah, you could definitely tell that he's a people person. He's a person that's for the people, and I feel like he definitely would be a good leader. I honestly feel like Bernie Sanders would be. Like compared to who we got right now in office, like yeah, we need some Barack Obamas, some Bernie Sanders. Shoot, we could to give us another George Bush. All right, give us somebody besides Trump. Like so, I'm like yeah, Bernie Sanders. But like I just don't understand though. Like we had the opportunity to vote for that man in office, and we allowed an orange in office. Like this man, like he even got the mind of an orange. Like bruh, like what was we doing? But anyways, no, like if I yeah, because I don't know, I'm not like I said, I'm not really a political person, but if I did decide to get into politics and stuff, I think I would vote for Bernie Sanders. I think Bernie Sanders. Even like when they're asking me like who do you think who you think is going to like get into office and things, or who do you got your money on and stuff. And I say Bernie Sanders. I'm like every time I hear like something that he says or something that he does, it's for the people and things. And so that's I'm like, oh no, this is just based off of what I heard. There might be some things I missed out on that he said, and it wasn't so much for like people and things. But anyways, yeah, he just seems like a people person and stuff. So he gets my vote. If he's a person for the people and things, and he overall isn't trying to separate everybody and things, then cool. Like I think we got a president. But anyways, that was one thing. They got some other stuff. So there's like Bernie Sanders tweets on marijuana legalization. That makes you wonder, like, did Bernie Sanders, like, was he blazing in his younger days? Bernie Sanders, I don't know, he might have been blazing in his younger days. That's why he's probably such a people person. Like, you see anybody that be smoking weed, they're always like a people person. They be like, I'm saying, like, there's people that I know that smoke weed, and like the way I see them like interact with people, oh man, like I'm all like, you would thought they like them smoking weed. I feel like that like add like I don't know, that adds in their mind that they know that person, like they've known that person their whole life, and it's like, man, like you just met this person 5 minutes ago. So like yeah, Bernie Sanders, you just met America like 5 minutes ago and things, and he out here all like, oh, I'm gonna legalize marijuana and do some other things for the people. I don't know, I don't really be paying attention to what he be saying and stuff. But anyways, Cardi B talked on him. Then same story. They're all like, oh, Bernie Sanders and Killer Mike talks race, faith, and hurt in America. That seems interesting. I know there's all like, did Bernie Sanders ever do that? There's like, because they said Bernie Sanders is gonna become a Twitch streamer. I feel like, bruh, Bernie Sanders playing Fortnite in the White House, like it just be, man, oh my goodness, that would be hilarious. I don't care what anybody says, like that. I don't know. That's just like the goofy side to me. That's just the comedy side to me. But imagine Bernie Sanders. Okay, you be hearing like those computer clicks, like when people be playing video games. You can see the background. You be like, Bernie, no, you are not in the White House right now. Bernie's just like, yep. He's just like, I'm just trying. He's like, bro, I'm trying. He's like, I don't want to pay for this battle pass. I'm just trying to hurry up, get my level up, get to this level 100. Man, Bernie Sanders playing like Fortnite in the White House or any game that like, and like the fact that he'll just be live streaming in the White House, I just like, man, that'd be so dope. If he does, I'm like, bruh, we have to get Bernie Sanders to stream Fortnite in the White House. We got to vote for him. Okay, we got to start up some petitions and get this man to play Fortnite in the White House. That to me, that's America. Okay, that I'm just saying, dang, he's pretty tall. Freaking, they say he's 6 feet tall. Dang, he's 77 years old. I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like that's, I don't know, like he seemed like he should be younger. I know I saw that video of him when he was running through that hallway. I was like, bruh, like he seemed like he should be younger. But anyways, let's read some of his tweets. Hopefully this is still okay. This is still recording, because I was like, bro, I don't want this thing to stop recording. So there's like first tweet of his. It says CEOs of billion-dollar companies say they want to invest in their workers and communities. Good. I have a few ideas for them. Provide a living wage of at least $15 an hour. Stop union busting and outscoring jobs. Pay your taxes. Don't evade them. You know what? I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Because it's like, if you, we definitely, especially like in these like city-like areas, like if you like go to these like city-like areas and stuff and try to like rent out an apartment and stuff, you can't rent it out on like some of the, like at least I know in Seattle, you can't rent out the apartment that you want on like minimum wage or something. That's why it's like, you gotta be like rich or famous or something to live out in these city areas. Like you can't be, you can't be just like an average person like myself and think like, oh, you're gonna get like some like nice place or something. That's why it's like it has to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm over here like getting distracted. I want to turn off my TV because it's like I'm watching wrestling right now. So we just gonna move on. I'm not gonna sit there and keep doing multiple takes and things. If I mess up, I mess up. Okay, like if this, if I had like some people here with me to be on this podcast and talk about things, I feel like while I'm getting distracted, that'd been a good time for them to talk. See, like they're showing commercials of people that look like Kid Cudi and stuff. Why is my computer and scared the, why? No, stop it. It's good. You're being loud. Hold on, I need to exit out. Yeah, freaking Facebook noises and stuff. But anyways, that's the, man, it's like everything that went crazy in my room. But anyways, Bernie Sanders, he seems like a people person. I like him. He gets my vote. So I'm just gonna move on from Bernie Sanders because he done brought out a whole new like world and things. Like talking about him, this is what happens. I get distracted too easily. So anyway, we can't even say words now. But anyways, and the next thing, one of my friends, because my friend, he gave me two topics because it was Bernie Sanders and the Area 51 raids. And that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm like, that was where my mind was at and things, thinking about what was gonna, thinking about what I was gonna say for that. So, with these Area 51 raids, first off, would I go to something like that? No, I wouldn't. No, I would not. I would see it from a faraway distance, but I would not want to be like a part of those raids. Why am I raiding Area 51? Like, it would be a dope YouTube video, I'll tell you that much, but I like my advice to everyone out there is that you're dealing with military like trained people. And I mean like not like just like you're like, I don't know, I wouldn't really say you're average military trained person, but you're dealing with some like the best of the best like military trained people, because this was the same place where they were like I remember when that Zero Dark 30 movie, and they showed the scene in there where they were showing off these helicopters at Area 51. That's the type of stuff that they're on. where they had the guys there that killed Osama bin Laden. So I'm saying, like, I would not want to raid Area 51, and they got the guys there that tracked down and killed, like, because I go there, I see some things, or I do something, my fingerprints, or, you know, my breadcrumbs, they're all over the place, and they done found me. I ain't got time to be dead, and they raid my place like Osama bin Laden. No, I am perfectly fine in the content of my own house, okay? No, and then it was like, I know they came out with a video game talking about, like, or it was like Raid Area 51 or something like that, and that game flopped. Like, that game, like, it was made by that YouTuber Keemstar, and it looked like it would have been a good game, but it was like, yeah, it was like they rushed it, and so yeah, it didn't do so good, and people wasn't honestly too happy about it and stuff, but overall, like, yeah, I think it's best that people, if we just didn't fool around with the military and stuff. Like, it's bad enough they gotta worry about other things. Now they gotta worry about some freaking kids on social media rating them, trying to see them aliens. That's what people were doing. That's what people said that they were going there for, to see them aliens, okay, not to see them, to see them, okay, see them aliens. I'm like, bruh, people, man, when a meme gets started, people go crazy over these memes, bruh. Like, I'm saying, like, it's like people, they can't just, like, enjoy a meme, share it around. Like, nah, people, they gotta live that meme life. I'm like, bruh, I don't know. I'm not that person. I'll laugh at a meme and that's it, but yeah, it's like with Area 51, they said millions of people is gonna go to this thing next month. Like, dang, that's crazy how it just rolled around like that. But yeah, there's like millions of people say they're gonna go to this, and I know there's gonna probably be people that do it. I know it is. I know. That's why I was like, I watched the one video. It was like one of those like mysterious videos on YouTube, bro. I be watching those videos. Like, I actually need to like get caught up with some channels and some videos that I've seen, and I need to like just watch those videos and stuff. But anyways, no, I heard this is from what I heard, but they said like if you drive past Area 51, that your phone would like stop working. Like, I think they say your phone like shuts down when you drive past Area 51. So I'm like, I seen that and I'm like, whoa, wow, that's crazy. I'm like, I'll be mad though, because I'm like, I wouldn't even like realize that I'm next to Area 51, and I'm sitting there trying to like get my phone to work, and I'm like, bruh, I was just listening to my music. What's going on? Why is it not working? I'm standing out in Area 51 like screaming at my phone. Then them guys think that I'm like they think I'm crazy or like some terrorist. I'm like, no. I'm like, now that I know these things, I feel like I need to know everything that I need to know about Area 51 so I can stay far away from it, okay? I do not want to be involved with Area 51 whatsoever. Like, I don't know, like, unless like the government or somebody calls me out to go there and things and record a YouTube video or something. But yeah, that's about it. That's what I did see on Google Maps. They had like a McDonald's and a Burger King in Area 51. I'm like, if so, I feel like I'd just go there to just try the food. Like, I think that's the only reason why I would go to Area 51. Forget seeing them aliens. I want to try the food in Area 51, because I'm like, do you guys got like the best of the best like McDonald's cooks? And that's why all these like other McDonald's, you got people with attitudes and all these like you got like the real ones. Like, you got the ones that like started that business, the ones that get like 5 stars every time they make a burger or make some fries. Like, I wonder if like, and it's like, I wonder if the fries, like, because they got like McDonald's in there, I wonder if the fries like they last longer. Because you know, with McDonald's fries, like any place that you go, any McDonald's that you go to outside of Area 51, them fries are only going to last like 5 minutes. So if you live like 6 minutes away, your fries going to be like solid cold by the time you get home. Why is that? Why do McDonald's fries, like, their fries get way too cold? I'm like, that ain't even like, it's like, I can like taste the fries now. Like, I'm like, you guys got them old cold fries. Like, I would not want to be in Area 51. Like, I'm like some like highly like military. That honestly, that would probably get me or have me get like missions done. Like, if I was the one that was raiding Osama bin Laden, and they gave me like, yeah, I just, to get myself upset, like, I'm like, to get myself prepared and things, I just go and wait like 5 minutes to eat me some McDonald's fries. and then just about like just realize how cold and stale and just nasty they are, and I'm like, that would get me mad. I just blew that whole compound up. No, I'm like, cause no, there was when I watched the movie and they was like they had kids in there, so I wouldn't do it. No, I'm not that evil. I'm not that evil person and things. I'm not that mean of a person, but yeah, I'm like they got like I'm just saying like on a serious note, they got some dudes there that probably like trained for that type of stuff in case of a raid or if something goes down. So like if y'all want to go there and get yourselves hurt, like then yeah, go see the consequences that's waiting for you and things. But I would highly encourage if any of my friends, if any of my fans, any of you guys, okay, you're thinking about going to this Area 51, do not do it. Okay, wait until they come out with some really dope video game of you raiding Area 51. Then that's the only thing that you need to do. But do not, okay, do not go to Area 51. All right. Cause I don't want any of my friends, fans, family. I don't know. My family, they don't seem like they're that crazy. Like they'll probably look at the meme and laugh about it. But if I got any family that's thinking about going to Area 51, don't do that either. Please don't. Like you guys, there's so much more to life about, and then rather than raiding Area 51. So I think it's best if we see it from a far away distance. I'll be that guy with a telescope looking at everybody raid Area 51, but I wouldn't want to do it. Nah, not me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be that person and things. So anyways, what else can I talk about? I was reviewing some shoes. I was making some YouTube videos reviewing some shoes and things. You know, it trips me out when I like I be paying attention to when other people be wearing shoes and stuff. Like, what possessed me to become a sneakerhead? Like, I'm trying to think, like, I can't remember, like, why I started getting shoes. Like, I remember I bought me a pair of Adidas, and then from there, like, I just really like shoes or something. Like, I don't even know. Like, now I got freaking Jordans. I got freaking running shoes. I got other basketball shoes and stuff. Like, I don't even know what's up with me in these shoes, man. Like, I'm like, I know I need to chill, but I'm like, there ain't no chill. There ain't no chill. When it comes to sneakers, there ain't no chill, especially when you're a sneakerhead. Like, there's people that I see at my job be wearing, they're not even sneakerheads. They're just rich. They be walking around with Gucci, Balenciagas, like all that stuff. I'm like, man, you guys, how? Like, I'm like, I don't understand. Like, you spent $1,600 on some Gucci shoes. Man, if I had $1,600 to spend on some I could get 16 pairs of Jordans. I could be on the complex sneaker shopping video with $1,600, getting me some $100 Jordans, getting me some Vans, getting me some shoes that I'm like, I don't know. When I see people spending that type of money on shoes, I see the one girl, she came through with those are probably the most expensive like Gucci shoes out there, but they're like, after tax, she definitely spent like $2,000 on those shoes. I'm like, are you serious? Like, really? You could have got to. My thing is that there's like, if I count up like half my shoes, that's it right there. Like, that's $1,600 right there. I would rather do that, okay? Leave up out of there with like freaking shopping carts full of shoes than to go and buy one pair of shoes and they're not even comfortable. Like, that's the question that I had to like ask about these shoes is like, are they comfortable? Because I'm like, bro, I ain't bought these shoes and they ain't even comfortable. Like, I'm like, nah, man, I ain't doing that. I remember the one guy, he tried to get me to wear, I think it was like an Adidas collaboration or something. But it was like these shoes, like, I don't even know what to consider them. But they were like a shoe slash like sandal. Like, it covered the toes, but on the side, like, they had like this hole in it. And I'm like, bro, I don't want nobody to see the side of my foot. I don't want people to see my toes. I definitely don't want people to see the side of my foot. Why people looking at the side? I be wearing socks and stuff. So I'm like, I don't want people to be like seeing my like dark socks and things. Like, I be wearing white socks, but after a while they just get dark and things. I don't know. I be having a lot of like shoes that be having like that black material and stuff. So I think it's that, or otherwise, like, I don't know what caused my socks to be getting all black looking and stuff. But anyways, yeah, like, I was like, man, there be people out there with some shoes. I'm like, bruh, I can't do it. I was seeing like some of the guys like I be seeing they be like I asked the one guy I was like I had to ask him like I'm like man how many pairs of Balenciagas do you have? And he said he spent like he got 2 of them for regular price, but then he had to get 1 of them on sale. I'm like bro, that should be the other way around. You should have got 2 of them on sale and then got 1 for the regular price. That's how I would do it. I've been I've been the best like talking down a price person out there. I don't even know what to call that person, but I had to talk them down that price. $800 for some shoes. I'm like, what? Why am I spending $800 on some shoes, man? Like, why am I doing that? You know, they're showing like a Kane, that wrestler, his highlights. Bro, Kane, he's that wrestler where you just don't want to go up against him in real life. Especially like old Kane, when Kane like very first came into wrestling. He was like Undertaker's like half brother that was just terrorizing and stuff. Like, bro, I remember I bought his disc. Oh man, Kane, he had some matches back then. That's what I wish I was a wrestling fan. Like, all right, just like sorry to get away from the discussion of shoes, but now talking about wrestling, bro. Like, I'm a big wrestling fan. I like how I talked about Bernie Sanders, Area 51 shoes, and now I'm talking about wrestling. I swear my podcast is so random, but anyways. Yeah, back to wrestling. Now, I'm a big fan of wrestling. I remember I called the WWE headquarters out in Connecticut to, I asked the lady, I was like, I don't know, the receptionist or whoever it was, but I asked her, I'm like, how old do you have to be a wrestler? I no joke did that. I remember I looked up the phone number. I seen it on Yahoo Answers. That lady was all like, she was just like, hi, this is WWE headquarters. How can I help you? I'm like, it's just like 12-year-old me. I'm like, how old do you have to be a wrestler? And I could tell, like, now, like, when I think about it, I know she was smiling because she could just tell by my little kid, innocent voice that it was just like, yeah, he didn't watch one too many episodes of Raw. Now he think he want to be a wrestler and stuff. I was like, man, I was honestly considering it too. Like, I was thinking about joining the wrestling at my school. I remember I got these wrestling books and stuff, and I was reading them and things. I was like, bro, I want to be a wrestler. I still would be too. I honestly would be a wrestler too. Like, if I went through the training and all that stuff for it, I would try my hardest to get into like WWE, some wrestling show out there. But I'm all like, yeah, I would become a wrestler. Somebody challenged me there, it's just like, do you need to become a wrestler? I probably would do it. Go through wrestling schools, all that stuff. I know there's like some like fighting classes, or not classes, but like well, I don't know, like fighting style schools out there. They can teach you wrestling and things, and so I'll do it. I won't do like stuff like MMA. Nah, not like UFC or anything like that. I do strictly WWE. I don't mind going through a wooden table or falling off of a ladder, but the fact that somebody can punch my face in with no repercussions, I can't have that. Like, constantly having to get like face reconstruction surgery. I know the one guy, his nose was flat. I don't know who this UFC fighter was, but it was like one of the like last like major UFC fights, alright? I don't think it was this past one, but it was the one before it. That man's nose was so smashed in. Like, you can see, like, of course, like the pointy end of his nose, but the rest of it was just flat. And I'm like, bro, like, that's not good. That is not good. Like, you see why people like Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey, like them guys, like and I see like a lot of like MMA fighters or like UFC, like former UFC fighters. They're not fighting in the UFC. There's like there's some UFC fighters I follow, and they're not fighting in the UFC anymore. And I'm like, it makes sense. It makes sense because them guys they get messed up out there. I don't know how they do it. They're like them. Shout out to the ones that's undefeated and they can get through that. But yeah, like UFC, boxing, I'll do WWE or a celebrity boxing match. Like, I'll do something like that where they have me like boxing. Oh, how come like a TV show like that hasn't been out? Boxing with a celebrity, like how they got like Dancing with the Star, like Boxing with the Star. And you get trained by some boxer, you got box a star or something like that. Like, you like I don't know, like freaking me boxing Morgan Freeman. Even though Morgan, he'll probably like would talk to me and stuff. and I'll just sit there and just be so relaxed. I'm like, he'll just say some stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. Like, we just be sitting there having a conversation. I don't even realize that I'm like laying down. The referee done counted to 10. That's how Morgan Freeman done defeated me. People are like, you got beat by an old man and stuff. I'm like, hey, you hear his soothing voice. Like, I'm saying, like, it'll make some sense, all right? But I don't even know what else to talk about, man. Like, freaking, I'm trying to think of some more things. I can't. I probably will the next podcast. That's usually how it is. I like my mind. It generates stuff and things for like when it's when the time like when I started the podcast, like it be generating things. But yeah, once I get to the end, I'm like, dang, I don't know what I need to. I don't know that my brain is on low battery after a long day of work and making some YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah, my brain is on low. It's on low. Matter of fact, my brain just hit me with the notification saying that it needs to charge. All right, so. Anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying the podcast. We are at over 100 total plays, like 120 something total plays. I gotta see now, because I'm like, man, shout out to everybody that's been listening and been viewing it and stuff. Like, I've been like, man, I just been trying to like go back and forth with this podcast left and right. Yeah, 122 total plays. Like, shout out to everyone that's been listening to it and things. Shout out to my friend Angela for the idea of a podcast. I know there's gonna be random times where I just shout her out and things. Like if I ever win an award for like for my podcast or anything, like I'm gonna have to like she gonna have to definitely be one person that I thank and things. But no, shout out to her. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Yeah, shout out to everybody and things. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this podcast. I was getting ready to say video, but if you are viewing this on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching or listening, and peace.